Are we filming?
Yep.
So this is a flip camera from AED New Voices, and this will be my first update to all the fellow alums about the work we're doing here. I'm a little bit cold because there are boilers out, so excuse me, it's a really cold day here in New York City. This is Barry Joseph, I'm at Global Kids, and if you're not familiar with us, we're a New York City-based educational organization that works with youth around the city to support them to be global citizens and community leaders. And I was I was part of the first class of New Voice Fellows, so I came in August 2000, so I've been here almost 9.5 years, and it's been an amazing ride. My work here is focused on bringing digital media into our face-to-face programs in schools around the city, and inversely working with youth who are online, wherever they congregate for fun, and bringing substantive programs, whether it's through virtual worlds, games, social media, social networks, kind of essentially wherever they are. And it's the first week of 2010, so I guess I'll share a little bit about what I'm most excited about that we're working on now going into the new year. One is the EDGE project, funded by the MacArthur Foundation, which is supporting us for 2 years to work with leading civic and cultural institutions to support them to bring digital media into their educational programs. And specifically, we're interested in looking at the places where they're doing something new and challenging themselves and how they're using digital media, and then looking at how they're able to cross the kind of cultural gap and the tensions that are often in the place of these institutions being able to work from where they are now and achieve the ideals of what's possible with digital media. And it also means we get to look at how young people are experiencing learning today, not just in schools, but out of schools with their handheld gaming programs and their smartphones, and whether they're in libraries and museums, and helping them to think about how they can integrate the learning they're experiencing in all these places and create visual representations of that for institutions like us at Global Kids, so we can be thinking about them better and thinking about our role as in part of their larger network. So this is a really exciting project for us that's putting us in contact with folks in the juvenile justice system, in museums around the country, and folks, for example, at the New York City Public Libraries. You can follow it actually at the edgeproject.org, which is our link site for it. The other main area that we're focusing on that I'm really excited about is our gaming programs. Since about 2002, Global Kids has worked with young... God, it's really cold, sorry. Since about 2002, Global Kids has been working with young people to use games as a form of youth media, which is to say that games can be not just something they play, but also something they create as a form of self-expression, either individually or collectively. And we've been very successful in this area for many years, and what's new for us is supporting other people to do it, other institutions. And this is our second year, and we'll launch that second year this month, with the New York City Public Libraries, training their youth librarians to work with their young people to design serious game designs. So, for example, the youth last year designed games around the impact of drugs in their community, on genocide prevention, and media consolidation, real light topics, and came up with really good game designs around it. So that'll be launching this month, and we'll be expanding that work as well, working with Mouse, or Mouse Squad, which is in schools around the country, to have youth be in self-directed programs. We're doing the same thing, creating serious game designs, but doing it online with a facilitator who just kind of gets them together, but they'll go through the process on their own. So we both have this really deep program where these institutions learn how to bring game design into their programs around serious issues, and this new thing we're going to launch this summer where young people can do it on their own. There's a lot of stuff that we have going on, and you can always check it out at our blog, olp.globalkids.org, or the old URL, holymeatballs.org, which will be closing shortly. You can see what we're up to. In my personal life, I'm really excited for my daughter Miri to turn 1 at the end of this month, February 1st. That'll be exciting. And my son, who's 3.5, I guess I'll end with his favorite joke that he made up recently. What did one crab say to the other crab? We're crabs! All right, so to all you crabs, great talking to you. Looking forward to sharing more with you in a few months, and between now and then, looking forward to hearing from all of you about your work and your lives. Signing out, keep it warm.